and he stated, "Why are people resistant to pro-social behavior?" So he stated that one of the challenges with COVID is that the cues that we all are getting are not that this is a devastating disease. So there's no a lot of people that are not wearing the mask are not getting the mental cue
Mhm.
that this is a devastating disease.
Mhm.
So think about it psychologically, which means that there like an example would be there's no one falling down on the street
Mm.
just randomly just ooh, I'm out, and there's not a lot of ambulances all over the place. So when you think so a person that's like strongly like anti-mask, and I hate to say that, but if they're anti-mask,
Okay.
they're just like they're not wearing a mask, their mental cue is like it ain't that serious. So if I don't see ambulances all over these houses picking up people, or if I don't see people falling in the street, like the mental cue is that, oh, if I don't see that, then what's the deal in wearing this mask?
Mm.
Like I'm not seeing any evidence, literal physical evidence of anybody like dying. Like I don't understand.
Mhm.
um and another statement from Sion is that if we spot the problem, we often suffer from what is called optimism bias.
Mm.
I want y'all to think about that word, those two words, optimism bias, which is not a problem. But basically, it means it's not a problem for me, and it won't happen to me. Fallacy. Like if I'm not, I mean, if I haven't seen it or I've not experienced it, or kind of goes back to what I said before, maybe a couple episodes back when I said if it has to take something happening to
Mm.
someone you know
Yep.
personally or it happening to you for you to be like, oh shoot, this is serious.
Yeah.
So for those individuals that I'll say it, so a lot of these individuals that are saying this could possibly be asymptomatic to the virus. So they probably have already had it, have already cleared up, but they're just like, I'm not wearing a mask.
Mm.
I'm gonna read what Everett said. Mixed signals from people in power who the public expect to have the information in the people's best interest at heart. I love that statement, and it has a lot to do with that, Everett, which is why I'm bringing this whole thing up
Mhm.
about how you had, well, like what Everett said. You got people in higher positions that are not emphasizing the mask.
Right.
Dr. Fauci is kind of emphasized in the beginning, but you kind of don't see him anymore. Like he kind of
Mhm.
fell off the face of the earth. I don't know what's going on with Dr. Fauci.
I could chime in on that. So
Okay.
initially,
Hey, Starsha. I see
hey,
Starsha's
how
on.
you doing? Initially, Dr. Fauci said that masks were not effective. And so then, like, so it has been multiple mixed signals from the CDC. So it was like, don't wear the mask, but then it was like, don't wear the mask because medical professionals need them. Then it was like, people were talking, and then, no mask is really effective. Then you got all these, there's a ton of videos on YouTube that you can go and research where they're demonstrating that they're effective or not effective. There's videos that say, yes, it is, and there's videos that say, no, it's not, and they demonstrate for you on both sides um, of it. So initially it was like, don't wear a mask. Then they said, yes, wear a mask. And then it's like, everybody should wear a mask. And then I think what's also playing a role into this, I'm not sure if you were going to get there later, but I'll just say it now. But like the whole 6%, like how you portray data, has
No, I
impact.
wasn't going to bring that up,
Okay.
but I did want to talk about it after I was done with
Okay.
my solution.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I have a solution
Hmm.
that I want to share with you all. And like I said, I think that the folks that are viewing, I'm just going to go ahead and be optimistic about the folks that are viewing is that
Hmm.
you're wearing your mask.
Hmm.
So even though there is mixed signals about the effectiveness of the mask and if it's effective or not, I strongly believe in just the whole it's better to be safe than sorry
Hmm.
kind of
Hmm.
attitude when it comes to this mask and this virus.
Hmm.
Um, so, what that can do to us, though, you all, is that somewhere in the back of your mind, so the folks that are like anti mask, somewhere in the back of their head, I know that they're saying, they're whispering in their mind, I don't know, like, I do not see people flooding my local hospital. Like, I
Hmm.
don't see that. And I'm healthy. Like, I'm healthy. I'm in good condition. I'm healthy, right? So, do I really need to wear a mask?
Hmm.
So, like, even the folks that are anti-mask, I feel like most of them are just like, now, some of them are just like not even trying to even like entertain it, right? But it's one of those things. Yeah, like Everett said, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Exactly, Everett. That's exactly that's the point I was trying to make, is the better be safe than sorry. So even though we're getting mixed signals about this mask thing, it's like, man, just play it safe and just wear the doggone mask.
Mm,
Like, I'd rather have it and then I don't need it than find out years later, oh, y'all didn't need the mask. Okay, well,
mm.
listen, I probably didn't need it, but guess what? I'm just gonna do what I need to do to protect